So, welcome to hello. Hey, Deborah, welcome. Can you hear me? I've had some trouble with my sound, so I'm just trying if my microphone is working here at um, on the YouTube channel. Usually, I've been before I used um, I used a headset, but apparently my headset is only working sometimes. So now I'm trying a microphone that works on Twitch, but I don't know if it works here at YouTube. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I am over the moon, excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I was like, oh, I have to do this now. Unfortunately, the package came at a time of the day where I was really tired. I've been working all morning, and we were just coming home from a walk with the dog, and I was really, oh, I need a break. I need a nap. So, and then the package came. I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna do it after I have had a nap. Then I'm absolutely going to unbox it. So, so that's why I might be a bit rusty in my voice because I was just opening my eyes. Oops, my package. I need to go live. I need to do something. At first, I was like, I want to do it on Twitch. Then, oh no, they don't save it on Twitch. By the way, I'm going to do it on my YouTube channel. And then am I going to do a video or I'm gonna do a live? I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a live. Then I don't have to do both. So this is it. I've been waiting for this for at least 12 weeks, I think. But it's finally here, and I hope it's worth the while. Um, I really love the fact that she packages in a bag, a plastic bag, and then on the front it's thank you and Jadedgemshop stickers. It's a really neat and nice way. So yeah. So even though it might have been raining or whatever happens while it's on the shipping way, it will still be protected. And I really love that because it's a long way. So it has to go. And this time I remember to black out my address and information. So I usually get so excited, so kind of forget everything about that. But I remember this time. Yay for me. So, and I have really, really high expectations for this. So I hope that it will be as I expect it to be. It is a bit damaged. I think it's in the shipping actually, and that's why the plastic bag is really on point. So, and it is this cross this conversions project. I have placed an order earlier, Hey Marie, welcome. Okay, that's it. So, let's see. So this is cover paper, and and the canvas is nothing really, because there's no print on the canvas, so it's not that you can watch a gorgeous print to. That's nothing. That's not why I'm excited. I'm excited for the stones, and there should be. Oops, here it is. Stone list, and this, oops, is the canvas. On the canvas on the top, it says it's 36 by 108 centimeter. It is the princess panel, and it is from Jadedgemshop. It's your socials. So it's a long one. It's not that wide. It is the princess panels. And it is divided in 10 by 10. So I know that Ellie that has ordered something like this, she will recognize this. So all the stones are placed in a 10 by 10 square. I'm really curious to see how this will fit. As I remember, there's always given some extra space, but I'm not quite sure. So that's something I have to figure out when I throw myself into start up the actual conversion project. So, but it's a really nice canvas, and I will say, if this is the type of canvas she's using for all her products, also the ones the pictures she's selling, I would say it's even more. It's a bit more plushy than the DAC canvas. So it's a bit more plushy. It's a bit more silky on the back. So I will just put away, and how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna my plan is just to roll it up like this on a poodle noodle, and then work on it from this point on. I think that's gonna be it. But I'm not quite sure. I am definitely gonna use my A2. I also have a A4 actually. Maybe I can even fit it in that. But anyway, at least at the A2, I'm gonna do it. So I might be able to sit with this on my couch because it's so narrow, and I can do it like a really small canvas thing. So yeah, that's not impossible. But this is really this is this is really nice canvas, I will say. It's one of the most plushy and soft canvas I actually ever met. Um, and yeah, and even though it's plush, it's not in a cheap way. It's really this exclusive or really nice canvas that know you paid a significant amount of money for it. It's nothing you just get from the AliExpress, that's for sure. So let's see. Oh, is this just the, oops, because then I'm missing something, I think. This is cover paper, and this is the list. I thought she would, oh, maybe it's here. I'm sorry, never mind. just me figuring out. Okay. So this is the list of all the stones, I think. Yeah. so I can see if I've got everything. And it's the quantity, the number, the DMC number. Perfect. It's so good because actually I can see the container, what size. If I did this on a Elizabeth Warden, what I usually use, I would be able to see which size I could use, should use of the container. But as I'm not, what this gives me is a feeling of how many I'm gonna use, and I'm probably gonna use close to every container in the case. You know, the one I bought for this. So I might this one. I'm not sure how big of how many these contains, but that I will be so much more sharp on. Oh, and here's the picture. Perfect. Oh, and this is Ziploc bags. This I like. This I really like. Okay, DMC replacements. Yeah. And this is the DMC code. Cool. And I can make this as a list. Okay. So this is the labels thing. Okay. So how I'm going to do this? Oh, this I have to figure out by myself. But this is actually the picture. That's something I have to figure out because I can see 712. Yeah. So this is just the numbers, and then I have to the symbol I have to find here. So I have to do a kit up a bit differently than I usually do. I bought this at AliExpress. It's one of the few things I buy at AliExpress. It's actually my my container systems, because it's the only place I can find it if I need something new. Wish has a little bit, but they don't have the big ones. Amazon has some of it, but still does not have everything. Unfortunately, it's one of the only things AliExpress has that I really like. I don't know if it's unfortunately, but it is from them I buy it. And yeah, I'm not that much into supporting AliExpress, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do, right? So all the stones are prepackaged in these sealed, and this is something we know from Diamond Art Club. So it's like the Diamond Art Club. They are coming in, and what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do this on during the live. I'm just gonna pick out a few and see how the quality is, and now it looks really good. There's not much of trash in that. It looks really clean. There's a lot of different colors. There's about, let's see, how much was there? There's 99 different DMC numbers. So it will be one of the largest pictures I've been doing, color-wise anyway. So this is actually really good. So these are nice, clean colors. Some of them, because 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 the color variation is so big, that some of the colors they're not really that there's not really many stones in them, and that I can see on the list too. That some of the colors there's only one stone, for instance, but Yeah, that's how it is when you get the conversion. It will be a different way of doing diamond painting, and I see it as that, and it is a challenge for me, and that is why I did it. Um, and I'm happy. This is not a small one. I I know I did say that at one point that I ordered a smaller one, but that was compared to the one that Katie from World Diamonds and Washes she did. She when she started hers, it was really a big project. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna order that big of a project. I will order this one. What I do think that the next time, if I am going to do another of the princess panels, which I might do, um, I might put that extra money on top of it and get the service where she will do the kit up. That I might do, and that has something to do with in that in that doing that I will get the chance to I will get the symbols on the container. I have to find a way to do it myself now, and that I'm going to do as I did before. Otherwise, I'm gonna do one or two things. This is why I like the Ziploc bags, because it's not as fragile as the this kind of a bag, and that is what Diamond Art Club usually pack theirs in. But these Ziploc bags are a bit more sturdy in it, so I actually can force the Ziplocs together and close the Ziploc bag, even though I did mess up at one point the order. So it's a good thing. Um, but I mean, because she wrote it was a label, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the label. I'm not. I mean, this is a label type, and I can use it to cut it out. But I actually thought I would get like label with the symbols on, and that I haven't. And that's a bit. That's maybe one of the things I think is the downside of it, because I have to do. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print out this I have on my computer. I'm gonna make a print of that because it's a tiny bit larger on the computer. On the computer, so I will be able to see the symbols a bit better, I think. And then I can do a label. I'm gonna make a label. Maybe I'm gonna buy one of these labels printer, one of the Portals ones that I've seen online. The ones that has the the X form. I saw that, and it was really a smart and quick way to make labels, and I might be doing that. I might be doing that because then I actually will be able to use this in a way. Let's see. 321. Yeah, because this is the, yeah. Because if I cut this at, if I did buy that, I could actually make them. The thing about this is they're really tiny. So I need them to be a bit bigger. So I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna do as I did before when I didn't have when Diamond Art Club and other places didn't preprint and pre-cut their labels. What I did was I did take the A4 as a print, and then I made it to an A3 that made the symbols a tiny bit bigger, and then I just cut them out with a scissor and put them on with tape. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So that if I'm gonna talk about good and bad things, or where I get really positive, good surprise, and where I get a bit disappointed. I will say that. Oops, I'm gonna put this away. I will say that this is what I got. This I paid for. It's a scented potty from Randa's Crafty Corner. I thought it was a good idea for my new cross conversion. Um, I will say that if for the price of it, I might have expected a bit more. I know I was not going to get a kit because I was like, I have so many of it, and I'm not going to use whatever they usually send with them. Um, but maybe some stickers, maybe some a card or something. That's something I thought, okay, that I usually get when I order things from the States. Um, I mean, I was just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. I think I into the box. So I'm a little disappointed about that the labels are not a pre version of it. That I would have expected, especially for the price of this. But it's not something that's like. Uh, I think it's because I did expect it because it was like listed on the website site as you get a label list or something. That it was like this. I really didn't see that come. I kind of expected that it would be more like this would have been a label I could at least cut out and use, and it's actually more like a just a piece of paper with a print that is really similar to the one I have. See if I'm not having it here. This is the one you get from what do you call it, from the place I bought the pattern. So it's really similar. It is a bit bigger. It might be a bit bigger, but it's not much. And yeah, that's not much. It's bigger. Really similar in how the lettering is and so. But so that might be a thing that I know for next time I'm gonna do it is like, okay, I will be a bit more prepared on that side of it. So I know that I have to do my own stickers. So I can buy that in advance for whatever I need for that. But otherwise, I really feel like because I already got, and that I can show you. I got the pattern keeper, my um my pattern is here. So this is actually it. So what pattern keeper does is it helps you track and keep, so I can mark off all the stitches I've done for each section. And I think I am going to work in these 10 by 10 sections. So I will be doing the same, same way as the pattern keeper. So if I'm going to, because of course I can count the 10 sections on this and on the pattern, and I can do that. I don't have to do a pattern keeper for that because it's really a simple way, but I think it's a good way to keep your stitches, how many stitches you've done, and keep track of everything. So that's I'm looking forward to. First of all, I'm going to do the upkitting thing. Um, and that, unfortunately, I can't be doing until I decided how to do the label thing. That I'm just gonna do some thinking about off screen. But I really wanted to share this with you. So the stones look really, really good. They are the quality I expected. Uh, like something you could say at least the minimum you would expect. The only thing you can say is that the way the package, I mean, this is a lot of plastic for the ones that was a lot, and in that sense, it I think it's more suitable and more environment uh, suitable that you package it more like Diamond Art Club does with a lot a bigger bags. But otherwise, this is really good. That's a bit of a stray. I have a hitchhiker, but they really look really nice. I'm looking so much forward to try and work with it and see if they are as good as they look. I won't show you all of the colors. There's close to 100 colors here, but I will say that what I've seen so far, they look really nice. Not no trash. They're really clean. The bags they are in, and the stones themselves look really nice. Um, so that I am going to. I will throw myself into it, and I might do it on a Twitch later today, because I really want to get going with this program, with this project, and I really want to do get to put some drills down on this, and see how it works. So, but until I do and until I get on with it, I'm really happy that this has arrived. I am going to find a way around these label challenges, but otherwise, it's just there's only one way, and that's just to throw myself into this project and move on. I am going to place another order at Jaded, but I don't think it's going to be a cross stitch because I'm really hot on one of couple of her pictures, and I actually do want to try her as a equal shop like Diamond Art Club, where you get a um, printed canvas and stones and everything in, and see what do I get for the money. This is something that is a bit special, the conversion thing, because it's not like there's a lot of exceptions, a lot of unknown territories, and there's a lot of first times. When I get a all ready to go picture, you can say, I know what I want. I know what I can expect. This I'm more like in unknown territories, and I'm like, oh, I might not, I not might not. It might not be something I can expect from a project like this. I will say for the money, because it's really an expensive project, and Jadedgemshop does really have, it is really on the high end of the shops. I am a bit disappointed in that what I get, and that I don't get a uh, pre-cut label or something that I can at least a label thing that I can print or cut myself. That I am a bit disappointed about, to be honest. But otherwise, I have no problem in her not sending anything else. I'm just so used to getting when I get things orders from the States, they are always sending a small card, a small thank you, some stickers, some candy or something. And well, you get used to get pampered like that. So I'm sorry that if I do sound entitled. It's nothing. I'm just used to it. So yeah, I do get used to it. So it's not. I'm not here to get anyone to feel bad, or to send me anything. It's just I just I'm just pointing it out. Okay, just mentioning it. But otherwise, I can't judge for anything else. This is just purely the first glance of what I get, and how it arrived. And I will say that the fact that it gets sent in a plastic bag like this makes so much sense when you see how this has been treated. This has actually been opened. I do think what I do think actually happened here, and to be honest, I think that this has been opened by customs in the States. That's what actually, because I think it's been opened in the back at the end here. It says 935 US. So this might be because it has been opened, because it looks like a lot like the plastic has been cut. And that is one of the things that when you get these are usually sealed with plastic. And I do think that this has been open, and they had been really in a hurry in closing it up. So they haven't, give it a tape just to keep it in place. And if this loses, I mean, if this opens a bit during the transporting and it gets squeezed, this will happen really easily. So in thinking of that, I mean, it's a really good thing that the rest of it was in a bag. Hmm? I will write to Jade and ask if she usually if she send a pre-cut label list. If she doesn't, it's quite alright. I'm not gonna be mad about it or anything. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing. That if she did send me something, that in this, if it has in fact been opened by the customs, that it wasn't gone missing. So that's all I want to be sure of. But other than this, I'm actually just gonna contain myself and put this away and wait for me to get the things I need to label, to the produce some labels, so I can do the kit up process. Whether I'm going to do that online or what, I'm not quite sure. But if I am, I'm absolutely going to do it on Twitch for sure. So I'm so happy you stopped by on this really short notice of a live streaming. I was really so happy that this one has come. I've really waited a long time for it to arrive. Now it's here, and I can move on. And hopefully, already by weekend, maybe, I would be able to get on with starting up, putting some drills down on it, on the Mulan. So, but thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate. Please remember to give me a thumbs up before you leave. But not only you who are watching my live, but also if you're watching this on a replay. Until we see each other again, take care, stay safe, be nice to each other. Bye.